Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am doing a really exciting video. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup routine video, and this is just like my average go to school makeup routine. So I just quickly wanted to say before I got into the video that I'm not saying that I am professional or that I completely know what I'm doing. This is just what works for me, and these are the products that I use. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. So at night my skin gets a little oily while I'm sleeping, so the first thing that I'm going to do is just take these Garnier Micellar makeup removing towelettes, and I'm just going to wipe my face just to get off any excess makeup or oils that are left on my skin. You can get these at like anywhere. I think you can get them like Target, TJ Maxx. Okay, so now that my skin is all clean, I'm starting with this e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. This is really nice, and you can get it at like Target. I think that's where I got it, so I'm just putting a little bit on my hand, and I'm just going to rub that into my skin. Okay, so now that that's all rubbed in, the first thing that I'm going to start off with for the actual makeup is just my foundation. This is Fit Me in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. So it just looks like this. I'm just putting a little bit of that on my hand. Wow, that was a lot. Okay. So I have a ton of Q-tips here, so I'm just taking like my Q-tip and just like dabbing it on my skin. To blend my makeup, I use these Real Technique brushes. I'm using the stippling brush, but like I said, I'm not professional, so I just use whatever I have. So I'm just using this brush. Okay, so once that's all blended, what I do next is I'm just going to put on a little bit of concealer. So I'm using the Mary Kay concealer. This is called Perfecting Concealer. I'm pretty sure it's like their only concealer. I'm not really sure, but and I'm in the shade Deep Ivory. I'm basically an ivory, so like for everything, so just kind of, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to use that. So I obviously put some on my blemishes, so I have like stuff there. And then I put some under my eyes. Wow, that was a lot. I have a beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend that in. So for my actual face, I use just the same brush I used, but for under my eyes, I use the beauty blender. So now that my face parts are all blended, I'm just going to go under and just dab with my beauty blender. So now that my eyes and my other concealer is all blended, I'm going in with this Fit Me. This is the same brand as my foundation. They're matching, but I'm going in with my matte poreless powder. Sorry, this is the same color, obviously, so 120 Classic Ivory. Like I said, I'm ivory in everything. So now I'm taking this is also Real Techniques brush. This one is called the buffing brush. This is a different set because the first one, they're different. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just dab it like on my oily looking spots, just to mattify my face a little bit. Is mattify a word? So I don't really wear eyeshadow too much just because like I don't really need eyeshadow. Next I'm just going to do a little bit of blush. I'm using this BH Cosmetics Tulip Blush Duo. It looks like this. I'm taking another Real Techniques brush. This one's the contour brush, but I don't use it for that. I'm just going to blend them like this together. I just go like this, just a little bit. And you can kind of see it's like pinkish. Now I'm going to do the other side. So then I go back with the brush I used for my setting matte stuff, and I'm just blending. Okay, so next I'm going to do my eyelashes. Okay, so I'm a little bit closer, so I'm doing my eyelashes next. So I'm starting off by taking this little spoolie, and this is mostly for eyebrows, but I don't really do my eyebrows, so I have one of these and I'm just going to use it to just kind of separate my eyelashes. So I'm just like twisting it just to separate them a little bit. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I have this little eyelash curler, and I don't know where I got it, so sorry about that. Oh, by the way, the spoolie is from Target. Sorry I didn't mention that. It's e.l.f. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes. So I just put them in, and then I just kind of pump it like this, just to get them really, really curled. And then they look like that. So I did the other side now. This one turned out a little weird, but that's okay. So they don't usually stay as curled after I put on my mascara. My lashes are really weird and they do that. So I just kind of curl them afterwards too. But the next step is just my mascara, and this is Mary Kay. It's called Lash Love Mascara, and it's in the color I Heart Black. Okay, so now that I've done the top and the bottom, you can tell it's a little bit clumpy. It surprisingly stayed pretty curled this time, but it doesn't always do that. So I'm just gonna use my spoolie here, kind of unclump it just a little bit. It's not too clumpy, but there you go. Pretty unclumped. I don't know like if I can really do much more than what's already done. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the other eye. I'll see you guys when it's done. Okay, so I finished the other eye. They both turned out really good. This one is actually already falling out, which is kind of gonna drive me crazy, but I can't really do much about it. So this is how it looks. This is basically what I do for my makeup routine. The last thing I usually do is I just finish off by taking this, this is like setting spray, so I'm just going to set my face with it. So I'm just spraying a little bit on my face. So I really hope you guys liked this video. Please like, subscribe, and give it a big thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next video, and yeah, bye!